Hi, I'm Jeannie. Um, I'm going to actually talk to you guys about Wendy Williams. I don't know if you guys have been able to see all the breaking news that's coming out about Wendy Williams as far as her censorship and her being held against her will. She's really wanting to go home. you know. So I was watching this Don Lemon show earlier, and yeah, his YouTube video. So shout out to Don Lemon. Make sure y'all go and check him out as well. But basically, to get to a long story short, what I'm looking at here and listening to here is a bunch of bullcrap. Do y'all remember about last year, middle of last year, whatever, when that video came out, as far as that documentary came out, as far as Wendy Williams and how bad she was doing and how it kind of made her look bad instead of the Wendy Williams that we know and love, because I grew up with Wendy Williams man, from the day that she showed that she was even going to be on. I was down day one. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I tried to not to miss one. Had her on recording and everything. I love Auntie Wendy Williams, and I'm not the only one. I'm sure I'm not the only one. But anyway, the documentary went into a lot of things as far as her being on drugs, her being drunk, incompetent. We had Ray J showing up. Have they had the paparazzi taking photos of him coming leaving her building, her apartment building, which she no longer stays in because she sold that, so she's out of there, which takes us back to the situation that she is actually in, which is in a conservative, which is basically like a, if you hear her talk, I would say it's like a senior citizens home. She's around a lot of 80 and 90-year-old people. Now, Wendy Williams is 60 years old, so no big deal. You know what I'm saying? We all know that she's not 20 years old anymore. Who cares? Like I said, that's Auntie Wendy. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? But anyway, um, she's around a bunch of elderly people, and that can take a mental on you, a mental disaster in your mind. You really want to be around your people. You're not going through or at the same place that you used to be. Wendy Williams was a fashionista, honey. She used to love shopping and being out eating. She was a foodie. We all know that. So to hear her going through all of this shenanigans, going through all these shenanigans, is really hurting. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, what she really is asking for is help from people. It's not a lot that she can actually say because of she's in a legal battle right now. Okay, so a couple of things. This girl named Sabrina. Now she's on that documentary. Okay, y'all. I know y'all didn't watch this documentary. If you have not, please watch it. That way you will get an understanding of everything that you're going to be hearing coming out on the Breakfast Club. Everything that you're going to be hearing coming out on Don Lemon is going to tie into it. You know what I mean? She really didn't want to go into a lot of detail either as far as speaking about that documentary, because her niece, which is Alex, she is actually suing the people that put this documentary out because they put it out against her own will. We all know that that didn't look like Wendy, within her own, I'm not going to say within her own mindset. I'm going to say that's not the Wendy Williams we used to seeing. The how you doing, Wendy Williams, okay? And don't y'all come for me. No, my nails ain't done right now. That's okay. This is not about me today, okay? But anyway, getting back to our girl, Auntie Wendy Williams, you know what I mean? This chick, Sabrina, is basically, she still has censorship, conservatorship over her, if you will, guardianship, And at this point in time, I call it guardianship abuse. Because at the end of the day, Wendy Williams has said that this woman has had her phone for 3 years now, 3 consecutive years. She says that the phone that she does have, that she can make phone calls out, but she can't receive phone calls in. And at the end of the day, if you hear her on these two interview podcast interviews. One with Don Lemon, the other is with the Breakfast Club. Shout out to the Breakfast Club too, guys. Y'all going on over there and uh give a like to them too on there, so we can get Wendy Williams some help that she's basically asking for. This information really has to get out. It's a lot of Wendy Williams lovers out there that was always wondering like what the hell is really going on. TV is not the same without her. Sherry, Jennifer, we love you, but you ain't Wendy. You know what I mean? I watch it, but it's not Wendy. You know what I mean? Daytime television is really, man, is struggling right now without Wendy Williams. So hopefully, this, whatever she's trying to do and finally come out speaking, hopefully this helps her. Because let me get to this too. Y'all remember when they said that Wendy Williams have dementia? Y'all, I'm gonna let y'all hear this little clip and y'all tell me, ones, if you think she has dementia, two, if you think she sounds like herself. I'm gonna go with two. We're going to go ahead and just listen to this for a moment. Now, we all know how YouTube does. Okay, okay. Well, what's going on is I've been in this system, like I said, for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm presently right now, I'm in New York at this place, and it's not to say horrible things about older people. It's just that the people that live here are in their 90s and their 80s and their 70s. And I don't know, maybe they're 60 like me, I can't tell. People are in wheelchairs. Some people aren't in wheelchairs, but they walk very. Listen, clearly they are not of my sound mind and body. You understand what I'm saying? Wendy, are you incapacitated? Hell fucking no. You know, look, Alex, please address what has been going on with me. Alex, by the way, has actually been here, right here. She flew from Miami to New York, and she's been right here, and she sees the people, she sees where they look. Okay, Wendy, I'm going to ask you, slow down. Okay, slow down. You don't believe you're incapacitated. He's trying to get some help. Said you're incapacitated permanently. Alex, and y'all, you had dementia. It's her niece. Dementia. I'm going to let y'all listen. Frontal aphasia. Listen. And I don't know how much I can talk without being punished. You know what I'm saying? And I won't be able to see my dad. And I won't be able to, do anything. And I'll be stuck in this prison I'm in for the rest of my life. You understand what I'm saying? You feel like you're in a prison in an apartment in New York City. This is not an apartment. I don't even know what you call this place. Like, I don't even know what you call this place. This is an old age home in New York. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Where people, bring you your pills. Where people, the door is always just knock on the door. I tell them, don't just come in here. You understand what I'm saying? And all I have are the things that I have from storage. While my apartment has been sold. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So all my clothing. I have a little bit of clothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's a drawer. There's a small closet. There's a big TV that through my money, the Guardian person got me the TV that I want. You know what I'm saying? Wendy, let me. So that's just a little bit. Now, y'all tell me if she sounds like she has dementia. This woman knows everything. He even went into basically when Wendy Williams came and visiting him, and this was a little bit over 3 years ago. This is when like COVID started, and when she basically started going through her divorce. Her mother had passed first. Then she went through this divorce with that clown. We all know the clown. None of us like the we're not even going to give his name because we just don't like him. Period. But anyway, so this is all around the same time. She had perfect recognition of when she visited them, how she felt, everything. She didn't forget nothing. A person with dementia, they don't know who the hell you are that's talking to them. She knows clearly who she is talking to. She knows clearly who her guardianship is. She knows clearly who her niece Alex is. So now when I said this documentary that they put out a year ago, it was a bunch of bull crap. Period. Now I don't know what big dogs is in this. I'm not sure what big dogs is in this, but this is clearly some B sugar honey iced tea going on. Okay? Period. I'm being honest with y'all. This is some bull crap that is going on. Okay? Now, let's get back to what she said. She said, I feel as if I am locked in a. She feel like she's locked up. Of course she does. Wendy Williams is used to coming and going. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, they're holding her money back. This guardianship has access to that, and she's abusing that as well. Okay, do you hear me? Wendy Williams says she has $15 to her name right now. She doesn't have access to anything. We all know how much she loves Hunter. Her son, Hunter is not even allowed around to see her. She can't reach out to her family. She can't go to her family. This is crazy. And at the end of the day, Don Lemon was asking, what do you need me to do? What can I do for you? We need to basically do whatever we can. We need to get this out. Let them know, look, y'all going to stop doing this to our people. We cannot continue to let them do this to our people. She's not the only person that's going through this. And she said it. Y'all remember when she said, look at what they doing to Kanye when they froze his money in all those banks? Y'all better think about it. Now, if they doing this to big people, oh my Lord, have mercy. I don't even want to think about it. You know what I mean? If they doing this to big people like this, Wendy, Kanye, what the hell are we? But at the end of the day, again, let me get back into this. So they do have, basically what they're trying to do right now is find an attorney who can help her. We do want to see if we can start this hashtag free Wendy. Hashtag free Wendy. Y'all, we got a hashtag free Wendy. Just like they did with that Britney Spears. That's how we need to do with our Wendy Williams. You know what I mean? Her people, her community, us, and we ain't the only ones. Palm people, y'all could come on and kick in too. Okay, I know y'all love Wendy Williams too. Okay, hey, everybody can join this boat, okay? Because at the end of the day, it's all about Wendy. And if we get this message out, they're not going to continue to be able to do this to her. Now, again, they have her locked in this little bitty old room. Like she said, all she has is a TV in there. And luckily, she has that because out of her own money, she went and purchased that, okay? By herself. Now, of course, we know that they probably provided her with a television there, but you know, we all know our big Willie, big boobs, big hair, big everything. She has to have a big TV too, honey. Okay, so now not only was she on the Don Lemon show. No, I should rephrase that. Not only. Okay, let me rephrase that again. Okay, y'all. Like I said, this is the first time, but not. Don Lemon also went on TMZ, and TMZ they was listening to the video that I just gave y'all a short clipping of. They was listening to the video of Wendy Williams, you know, and they themselves also said that at the end of the day, it sounds like Wendy Williams is healthy. Well, they didn't give 100%, you know, because we're not doctors. But one thing I do know for sure, and two things for certain, Wendy Williams' ass ain't got no dementia. And she ain't going crazy. Okay? She knows clearly where she's at, who she is, and who she's talking to, and who the enemy is. She knows this too. But again, y'all, keep in mind, it's not a lot that Wendy Williams could say at the moment because she is in the middle still of a legal battle. Okay? And it's so many things that she could say, and she's afraid that if she goes into too many details, that they're going to actually take her phone from her. Now, if they take her phone from her, she wouldn't be able to get on that podcast because she's going through third party to get this message out that she needs help. They have started a GoFundMe page. Now, that link will be in Don Lemon. That link will be in Don Lemon's bio. So click on that, and if y'all have it in y'all heart, if y'all have it to spare, because I know it's hard out here, honey, it's hard out here. Shit, sugar, honey, ice, and tea. Okay, but anything will help. Okay, because again, she does not have access to anything. This guardianship, Sabrina, I'm not going to give her last name. Okay, we're going to say, I'm not going to give, allegedly, is holding all of her money and basically against her will. She's not letting her see her family or anyone else. Now, again, there's a GoFundMe on Don Lemon's page as well that her niece has started. And again, if y'all have it, do y'all thing. Show up for Wendy. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have it, then just a hashtag free Wendy Williams will also help, because that's something that Don Williams as well as the Breakfast Club is trying to do. Is we got a hashtag free Wendy Williams until we bring this to the forefront, to the people that need, that will and can actually help. Now, let's be honest, y'all. They're saying that, and I haven't, this ain't the first time I've heard that. They're saying that basically the guardianship can also be paying these judges. That doesn't sound, does it sound, that doesn't sound absurd to me. You know, rich people love rich things. They do crazy stuff. You know, they will accept it. So it's possible, not allegedly, it's possible that this woman is also paying a judge for her to have guardianship over her. So again, we as a community, we as Wendy Williams lovers, how you're doing, we need to do everything that we possibly can to help our sister out, our auntie. I love her. Now, I was not really surprised to hear her on the Breakfast Club, because her and Charlamagne, they've been on each other for years. You know, they're in the same business. But what I am happy about is that Charlamagne, honey, y'all, Charlamagne was ready to send them people. Okay? Do you hear me when I said he was ready to send them people? He was ready to send them people. Okay? But at the end of the day, he can't do that because they could also risk them moving her. And if they move her, then her family won't be able to find her, basically. And that's not what we want. We really do want to get Wendy Williams the help that she's seeking, and we really do want to get Wendy Williams up out of there. There's some people that may say, well, she doesn't sound 100%. Who is always 100%? She is 60 years old. I mean, come on. But at the end of the day, even if she does need that help, then she wants to go home with her family and they can provide that help for her. She does not need to be up under this woman. We do not need a judge telling anyone that she can and cannot go with her family. She doesn't need none of this. What they need to do is just take the chains up off of Wendy, let her go with her family. Wendy Williams want to get back out here, y'all. She wants to entertain her people. She said that herself. Don asked her, do you think you want to work again? She was like, why the hell not? Of course she does. Wendy Williams love the radio. She sounds damn good on that podcast. Y'all go ahead over there to the Breakfast Club and check that out as well. And also check out Don Lemons, just to go ahead and so we can get as many likes on his video as well, pertaining to this Wendy Williams situation. Make sure y'all go ahead and go and like his page, as well as watch the Breakfast Club whenever y'all get some time. But again, y'all, make sure y'all putting out the hashtag free Wendy Williams. Hashtag free Wendy Williams. I can't say it enough. And again, she has her niece Alex has started her a GoFundMe. So, and you'll be able to find that information on Don Lemon's interview with her. And you can also find alternate information on the interview on the Breakfast Club as far as assisting Wendy Williams. But we really need to get we need to put our boots to the ground. At the end of the day, we as a community got to look out for each other. And for Wendy Williams to even ask for help, we all know that Wendy Williams and her pride, honey. But we all know it's pride becomes before the fall. So for her to swallow that pride, Wendy Williams really, really, really needs our help, guys. And if we can help her to the best of our ability, we are fighting against Man, some powerful people. Some powerful people. So if we can get this message out, y'all do y'all YouTubes about this and make sure that y'all putting in there hashtag free Wendy Williams. Until next time, I hope y'all come back. Again, this is my first little whatever you want to call it creations, and I had to talk about my girl Auntie Wendy Williams, you know what I mean. Until next time, y'all stay safe, stay blessed, and I love you. Bye.